research has shown that exercise can benefit brain health and slow down the aging process. Walk with me. Research has also shown that brain work, like reading aloud, can improve memory, improve cognitive function, focus, and even mood. Here we combine both to save us time and maybe even get a multiplied effect, since we have our brain working in multiple ways. We start by doing side to side, and I already started it. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can get down lower, or you can just do it up higher. Either way is okay. Okay, this is a youth connection, which is also what we always start with, because we want to activate our brain and remember some things from our youth. We are going to have a term from the past, and then we'll use the letters of that term to recall things from your youth. So it's very personalized. And I'll get you started with the first one, and then I'll let you do the rest of them on your own, because I don't want my thoughts to be getting into your thoughts. Okay, our term from the past is the Rolling Stones. And we're going to do rolling now. And then at the end of this, we'll do stones. All right, so we'll start with rolling. The first letter is R. And something from my youth are ribbons and hair and braiding them on barrettes. And I remember seeing blue and white, and they were thin ribbons, and then you braided them onto the barrette, and then you let the ends hang down. I remember those. Okay, how about you for an R? Next letter is O. And an L. And how about another L? I. N. G. Okay, great. We accessed our youth. Now we're going to move on to knees. And when we do knees, I like to pull in my abs and then cross over with the other arm. Okay, and that has some bilateral stimulation, which is good for our brains. All right, this is sense switching. So we're going to be thinking about different kinds of music, and then I would like you to think of what kind of scent that music would have. Okay, so sense switching. This gets our brain thinking in a different kind of way than it usually does. So that's why I really like this. All right, what scent does classical music have? I feel like it might have something like lavender and vanilla. Very kind of fancy. What about rock music? What scent would that have? I have some ideas. Rap music. How about country music? The blues? Jazz? pop music. I don't like to say my own answers because I don't want to like kind of cloud your brain. I want you to be thinking about on your own. But for pop music, I will share mine. I think it smells kind of fruity and fun. Okay, now think of a favorite song from your youth and what scent do you think that song has? Okay. All right, you're doing awesome. We're keeping it moving. Time to transition. So we'll come back to just walking in place. And we're going to transition to skaters, where you're crossing your leg behind you. And this is called connections. So I'm going to ask you to think of about 5 people. So it could be 4, it could be 6, or it could be 5, around there. About 5 people that you admire. And I'm going to give you some think time to do that. Okay, go. Okay, now think about what connections or patterns there are with these people. So what is it that about them that, I mean, one connection would be that you admire all of them, but what is something else that would connect them? Okay, do that now. Okay, one connection that I came up with the ones I had were that they all shared their work with the world, and in different ways, because they weren't all like famous people, but they were, they shared themselves, their work, the way they lived, and yeah, so I'm grateful for that too. All right. Ooh, I'm tripping. Okay. Let's see. All right, now we're going to do a grapevine. And we'll come back here. Grapevine. You're going to crisscross one leg behind you. Crisscross. Do your arms like this. And then one leg behind you, an extra step. Leg behind you, step. Leg behind you, step. Behind you, step. I'm sorry, I'm not better at explaining how to do that. I think it's good to show you. Okay, this is a free think. So I will give you a topic, and I ask you to let your mind think all about the topic without pausing or censoring your thoughts, even if they might be unrelated or maybe unconventional. Okay, our topic is beaches. Go. All right, how'd you do on that free think? I realized I have this beach picture behind me, which I don't know if you can see that, but I do think it's a beach picture. All right, good job, everybody. All right, time to transition to another move. And this one is side taps. And this time, I'm gonna ask you to think of all of the attributes, or maybe not all of the attributes, but attributes of an object. And then we're going to think about how you could improve it. But right now we're just thinking of the attributes. So, attributes of a jacket. So, we can take turns on this. So I'll do one and then you can do one. We might have the same ones, like we're synced up. Okay, it goes over other clothes. Protects you from the elements, like cold or rain. Has a way to close. It may have a hood. There's different types for different things, so they have different purposes. May have pockets. Okay, now how could you improve a jacket? And it might be like more specific, or it could be more broad. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that. Just get your brain going. Okay, we got this. Together, we are better. Time to transition. And we're going to do skaters, where the leg crosses behind you. And we're going to do categories in weird words. That's what I'm calling this one. So, I'll give you a word and the definition of it, and then I'll give you a category, and then using the letters of the word, we will match it with the category. So you'll see. Okay, so our word is drogulous. Our word is drogulous, which is an entity whose existence is unverifiable due to lack of physical effects. And the category is girls' names. So D is the first letter, and a girl's name I will think of is Dawn. How about R? I'll use Rebecca. O? Olivia. G. Gabrielle. U. Ute, one of my best friends. L. Leanne. U. Uma. S. Samantha. Okay, now we're going back to the beginning. We're continuing from the beginning with our youth connections and going side to side. More bilateral stimulation. Okay, these are terms from the past. We used rolling stones. We did rolling before, so we're going to do stones now. And you are naming things from your youth that go with the letter. I'll do the first one to get you started. So S, sisters for me. T, O, N, E, and another S. All right, time for shout outs. I have a shout out to Nico for commenting, remembering about high school parties. So thank you for shouting or for commenting. And you can get a shout out if you comment too. It's already time for heel digs. Taking it down. And today we are going to listen to our hearts. So just take some quiet time and listen what your heart is saying to you. Okay, do that now. All right, well, you did it. You did another thinking on the move. So come back and do another one right now if you want, or do one later on today. I think it's good to try and do one every day or 5 times a week. I think that is ideal, or 3 times a week is good too. But whenever you can fit them in is great. All right, well, thank you for thinking on the move, and thank you for being here with me. Bye.